My name is Jeanette Bain-Burnett and I'm the project manager for Tallyho Place to Meet. I was responsible for helping to recruit the various artists and volunteers who are involved with the project to bring together a team of experts with different disciplines to explore the history of Tallyho Corner and to look at all the things that have happened in this space, in this place, and what it means to the local people. This is a really unique project, I think. It focuses on where Arts Depot has its home now, but it's not about Arts Depot. It's about the historical periods before Arts Depot existed. And so it's really about local history, it's about personal stories, it's about local archives as well, and how we can explore all of those different elements to learn more about this place called Tallyho Corner.
I'm Olivia Bellis and I work in the arts, heritage and culture sectors in a variety of different roles. For this particular project, the Tallyho A Place to Meet, I've been working as archivist and researcher. So I've been gathering lots of different information about the site of the Tallyho Corner where the Arts Depot currently sits. And that's to inform a lot of the different artworks that will be created and to inform an exhibition which takes place at the end of the project. I've really gone into the history but in a very personal way. So as well as looking at lots of secondary material, I've also carried out lots of one-on-one oral history interviews specifically about the cinema. The exhibition itself is really to present what has happened and what has gone before on the site itself. It also really explores the Tallyho Corner area. So we start at a period looking at a stagecoach company that might have existed. We look at the Gaumont Cinema, which is a beautiful Art Deco cinema built in 1937. No longer there because obviously we have the Arts Depot site and not a lot of people realise, but there's lots going on down below that site. There's lots of retail and there's a bus garage, and that really links into North Finchley being a real transport hub. I also collaborated quite closely with some of the artists on this project, specifically the visual artist Jackie Oliver, and so I produced lots of things to read and a presentation to look at, but on top of that it's always great just to have a conversation.
I'm Jackie Oliver, I'm a visual artist. I work mainly in metal on a range of scales. I'm making the piece that is based on the site that the Arts Depot is now on, and it used to have the Gaumont Cinema, which was a very large Art Deco building with beautiful curved facades. For Arts Depot I'm making a metal piece with a combination of paper in it. I'm using the colours and materials to reflect the Art Deco qualities of the building and also the experience of the people who visited the building. I've interviewed some visitors and I got them to write down their experiences with their beautiful handwriting. A lot of them were born in the 1930s, 1940s. So I'm piercing that out of metal, and these pieces are going to become elements on a almost metal collaged three-dimensional relief piece. And then I'm doing an interactive piece which is looking at tickets of a cinema. So visitors are going to be able to write their memories of the cinema, going to the cinema now, in the past, and they're going to be magnets that they can place on and everyone move around.
I'm Victoria Briggs, I'm the Participation Manager here at Arts Depot, and I am also the Theatre Director for the Tallyho project. The idea is to to celebrate the history of Tally Ho Corner, but to do it in a really accessible and really fun way. So it's a way for the community ensemble who's involved in the project to really engage with it and explore it in a way that's is interesting and allows us to raise questions and explore different ideas. We've explored ideas about the history of Tally Ho Corner by starting with the historical research that Olivia has been doing, and then we've just been playing really so far. So we've been playing lots of silly workshop games and just coming up with often mad and quite ridiculous ideas about how we might translate some of what has been discovered into theatrical happenings. Originally, the theory for the community ensemble was that we would have a really huge number of people involved in it. And what's happened is that through our workshop audition process, we have formed a really small kind of crack team of people with a wealth of different experience of performing, and that's created something that's much more interesting actually, because the theatre piece has evolved into something that's quite detailed.
Guiding others, submitting to their miserable associates and obliged to hear their nonsense. Ruddy, annoying. Thank you very much.
Imagine this, Tally Ho Corner in 1830. Men in top hats. Women in massive dresses. Children picking pockets. Horse pole.
What's really special about Tally Ho is the way that it has been a gathering place for people. There's this theme of people and traffic, and the fact that people have passed through this place for many, many years. It's also a creative place, so you know, with the history of the Gaumont Cinema being a major venue for entertainment, and then, you know, many years later for Arts Depot to have its home there, it has the potential to be a really special place for people to meet, for creativity, and just for people to feel comfortable and feel at home.